What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mosey here, back with another episode of Mosey Reacts. On this episode of Mosey Reacts, I have episode 323 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, I have to address the comments again because so many of you guys came at me with my whole being confused about the headmast, and so many people made like the same comment or similar comment about, well, what about the Mary? We didn't change our name to like the Sheep Pirates then. What about that? And that is a different scenario than what we're presented with now. Okay, the Mary, we didn't have a choice in what it looked like. It was a gift to us. But right now, we do have input. Frankie even mentioned how, hey, I include those recommendations you guys wanted. So we do have say. So like a different analogy would be like, back in the day, your parents gave you a car. You didn't have a choice when you were a kid on what car they gave you. You just took it and were like, this is my car. But now as an adult, you get to go out and go to the car lot and buy your own car. You go out and buy your own car and you come back and you show me your car and I see that you bought one of those like yeehaw big old trucks. I'd be like, I've never heard you talk about trucks before. You've never mentioned that you like trucks before. Why did you get a truck? You've never talked about that before. And what you guys are then trying to turn around and say to me is, well, what about that car my parents gave me? You didn't question that. Well, yeah, because your parents gave it to you, the truck you chose to buy. So that's where I was confused. A lion I haven't heard one person on the cruise ship mention that they like lions. Haven't heard anyone reference us to lions in any way, shape, or form. So why did we pick a lion? But naturally, I have already watched today's episode, so they explain as to why Frankie chose the lion, and it makes perfect sense now. But I didn't get that before. Before, I was just seeing a random lion picked as our masthead, and we're the Straw Hats. No correlation. But enough rambling. Hopefully, this makes up for me being in a bad mood. With that whole segue is that I am starting a Patreon for those of you that want uncut reactions and aren't able to make the stream. Unfortunately, with Patreon, it doesn't allow you to do free subscription. So unfortunately, it is a paid subscription, but I did make it as cheap as possible. So it's $1 a month. So if you want to watch uncut reactions, you can head over to Patreon. The link is in the bio and it should also be in the description. Like I said, $1 a month, you get uncut reactions. I'm not sure as far as my upload schedule over on Patreon, how it's going to be versus YouTube. YouTube is still my main priority as far as getting them uploaded. So I'll definitely make sure I get the reactions uploaded to YouTube first and then upload them to Patreon. It won't be Patreon, then YouTube. I understand most reactors do it the other way because they're quote unquote paid. But like I've said from the beginning, I'm not doing this to get money. The Patreon, I'm only getting paid for it because Patreon is making me. If I could do it for free, I would do it for free. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into today's episode. But a reminder, this is not a market subject to. You should always support the official release. I would love the dog hat. I love it. I mean, I would have rather had a black sail, but still, I love it. You told him? Fair enough, but
男が決闘を決意した以上、その勝敗は戦いに委ねられた。
Alright, I respect that.
確かにその船は船長であるお前のもんだ。だから俺と戦え。
So then, this is the scene that they were showing where Usopp's right outside the window, right? And it looked all tense.
こんなバカでも肩書きは船長だ。いざって時にこいつを立てられねえようなやつは一味にはいねえ方がいい。船長が威厳を失った一味は必ず崩壊する。仮にもこの俺の上に立つ男がだらしねえ真似しやがったら、今度は俺がこの一味を抜けてやるぞ。
Yeah, we can't have that.
だが今回の一件に何のけじめもつけずうやむやにしようってんならそれは俺が絶対に許さん。
確かにあいつも悪いとこあったけど、それは帰ってきてから言いたいだけ言えばいいじゃん。
一味を抜けるってのはそんなに簡単なことなのか。
いいえ、でも
ナミさん、
even though I was on Usopp's fight, I'm definitely on Zoro's side on this matter.
簡単な話だ。ウソップの第一声が深い謝罪であればよし。それ以外ならもう奴に帰る場所はない。俺たちがやってんのはガキの海賊。
oh, so fucking true.
楽しかった。そうだな。人は完全に別れたんだ。船の完成と出港までまだ何日もある。黙ってあいつを待とう。あそこでずっと待ってたけど来なかった。これが答えだ。やら。よし、帰るぞ仲間のもとへ。立派な船もできたことだしな。みんなが俺を待ってる。あとはどう自然に一味に戻るかだ。なにあいつらがどう
Oh, Usopp just taking her good old time like they weren't in a rush or anything.
俺の第一声最有力候補はやっぱこれだな。
Zoro was talking about how it has to be sincere, and I'm trying to figure out if Usopp can actually do that. Because like I feel like Usopp isn't a confrontational person. Like I know he confronted Luffy, but that was like Usopp or Zoro said, it was on impulse. This time you're really gonna have to like. Oh, fucking Garp. They found us. You guys weren't hiding. Like, dude, we just got the ship and you're already trying to fuck with it. God. What did he do? Nah, that was too big of an explosion for just one cannonball. What did he do to the cannonball? Oh, the absurdity of what's about to just happen right now is just so fucking awesome. It's clear when Luffy does it, but it's still badass when you do it. I really love the animation on her ship when it moves. I feel like it's different than like what Garpus is doing. See, like, why is it different? I mean, I love it, but Just putting it out there, Garp doesn't have the double power. I mean, I know that. I just saying, like, if they would have fired that out of a cannonball, whatever, I feel like the explosion would have been that big.
海軍が来たからってなんで船が出てんだよ。てっきり乗ってるもんだと。何やってんだよお前ら。俺様がまだここにいるじゃねえか。
Bro, you've had days.
なんでなんだよ。喧嘩の後もずっと一緒に戦ったじゃねえか。その威力とくと見よう。視察ファイヤーバードスター。
What's Soga King's bounty for doing this? I remember they just said he had one. I don't think they actually said a number.
忘れたとは言わせねえ。あの大活躍した狙撃の王狙撃キングは俺なんだぞ。
Well, they don't know.
俺が姿を消したから諦めちまったのか。どうしたんだおい。おいお前ら安心しろ。俺はちゃんともらってやったぞ。止まれよ。
You should probably just fucking with them too, that's the thing. Still low that Garps was huge. I'm just like, dude did something. Like, I don't know what he's doing these cannonballs, but he's doing something. How much does a cannonball weigh? I want to know how easily he's throwing these bitches.
それどころじゃねえよな。おい、ルフィ、みんな、分かってるぞ。嬉しくて泣いてんだろ。こっちよ。なあ、そうなんだろ。お前、まさかあの時のジョーク信じてねえ。
Oh, dude, don't fucking say that shit.
あんなことを本気で言うわけねえよ。
Now I definitely want a sincere apology now.
仲間だ。多少のことは水に流してやるよ。なあ、おい。 なんとか言えよ。いい加減にしろお前ら。ウサップが呼んでるよ。聞こえねえ。
I think he's just assimilating some easily.
冗談やめろよな。なんだよ、本当に俺と別れようってんだな。そうかい、もういいよ。弱え仲間はいらねえんだろう。ルフィ、お前は海賊王になる男だもんな。
Partly true.
高みへ行けなくていい。思えば俺が海へ出ようとした時、お前らが船に誘ってくれた。そっちがその気なら最後に一つ言わせてもらうぞ。おめえら。ごめん。 意地なんてごめん。俺が悪かった。
Good enough for me. Let's get him. What's Dad say though?
取り消すわけにはいかねえかな。ダメだな。頼むからよ。
Robin was just standing there. Get over here, bitch. Oh. Oh.
バカおめえだ。
やっと全員揃ったさっさとこんな砲撃抜けて冒険に行くぞ野郎ども
The question is, how do we do that? Alrighty, well that was it for episode 323 of One Piece, and I'm not even concerned really how we're going to get away from Garp. What I'm concerned is, how are we going to get to our next adventure? Like, how are we going to get going down? So our ship, now that we just got it, already has to turn into like a submarine, like how Mary turned into like the Flying Mary. Now this boat has to turn into a submarine somehow. I mean, I feel like Frankie probably planned for this, but still, like, how will we get to the next adventure? Curious. I do, though, appreciate you guys sticking around watching this reaction. It's been real. It's been enjoyable. It was really enjoyable. Later on.